Hello ladies and gentlemen, today is 18th of March 2023. I want to start a weekly review of my journey trading a prop firm. For this 1 month, I will trade my Forex fund prop firm. I'm starting to use the 10K account. This is the second smallest account that you can use. There are many prop firm out there, but I don't want to focus or comment on any prop firm. You can choose whichever you find suitable for you, but rather I want to focus on my journey trading simple break and retest strategy. This strategy is basically what I learned from the market fluidity courses and also following the stream. So without further ado, let's get started. As you can see here, this is my prop trading account. It's a $10,000 account. Over here, the first one, the starting balance is 10,000, and this account was started in this month itself, on the 9th of March 2023. I supposed to make a review previous week, but I never thought of it, so I would like to start to do the review from this week forward, in a weekly basis. Okay, so looking at this account, I plan to risk about $100 per trade because the account size is only like 10,000, so 100 will be 1%, and for this prop firm the profit target is only 8%, so I think that's the ideal size. To start with that, I just want to put a text here for lot size. One lot, if the stop loss is about 10 pips, this is the normal stop loss that I use, I will lose $100. So we will scale this lot size accordingly, depend on the stop loss size. I also use Qbox. This is a wonderful trading tool, especially helpful if you plan to scalp the market, because it allows you to do various type of trade management such as BE by just clicking this button, set a TP1 where you can ask it to wait for the price to reach your TP1 level, and it can move and it close some position, and it can move your stop loss to the location that you wish to place the stop loss. Other than that, it can also trigger a partial SL, mean cut 50% of your trade if it's not in your favor. Close 50% mean you close 50% of your trade. If you've been using plain MetaTrader, this is quite hassle to do. It can be done, but it's quite hassle to do at the MetaTrader because you have to click your trade and close it manually. Close custom, there's a custom setting, mean you can close anything like 50%, 20%, or 10%. This is in the setting. Close all mean sometimes you have more than one position, you just want to close everything. It's equivalent to you close every trade in the MetaTrader toolbox down here. Okay, let's start with the trade review itself. First trade I took on this account is GBP JPY sell on the 9th of March. So I'll go here and I put it here. So I need to scroll all the way to 9th of March. 9th of March, this is 14. 9th of March. And the time is 15:10. So this is the trade I took. This trade, probably I see this is the range, and I try to took the trade back into the range. As you can see here, price action is consolidating here. I see the overall trend is down, and I'll take the sell as this kind of close bearish and break below this. However, since this is in the range itself, although it looks clean, but uh, the probability is not in the favor of this trade, and this trade took almost a full stop loss, so I probably didn't get to manage the trade properly at this point of time. So this is a first trade I took is a loss, and our second trade is the goal buy on the same date as well. I'll try to use this 2023 uh, on the 9th on the 9th of March. 9th of March, this is 9th of March, sorry, 9th of March, and the timestamp is 15 hours. Okay, no, this is not the one. 9, oh, this is 10. Okay, 9th of March is which? Okay, so 9th of March. Okay, so this go trade is this one. As you can see here, price is going bullish, and obviously it already reject this resistance level. This candle close without top wick, so I will hesitate to take the trade, and I wait for the next candle to play out. And as you can see here, this candle also close bullish on M30, and if you look at sorry, it's a turn off the scale fix first. 9th of March. So as you can see here, price go and make a pullback. This is a classic entry break and retest. Price goes up, it goes down, after that it goes down, and then it goes up again. Okay, so pull back here, and this candle close bullish, and I wait for the next candle to close up. This candle, this is the entry candle over here, 1634, right? The 1634. So this candle break above the top of this previous bullish candle, and I take the buy here. Stop is on the below of the current candle, and I took stop at TP1, and move stop to break even, and look like it take the break even as well. So this trade is taken well, and it give us $48 over here. So this is the break and retest trades. Okay, and the next trade will be on GJ again, on the same day. If we go back to this GJ trade, so GJ trade sell, let me see, why did I sell this? Okay, so looking at this current price action, GJ is rejecting this area. Okay, and I probably take, okay, what's the time? 17:02, 17:02. Oh, this one. Okay, sorry, it's not this area, it's this area. So GJ is making a rejection here on top of this range. So this will be the resistance, and I was anticipating this candle to continue to go bearish like this, because I see a clean range over here. However, what happened is the this is the entry, and this trade probably immediately took a full stop. I didn't get to manage the trade. So in the beginning, I waited to put the partial SL, but moving forward, I will just on the entry itself. After I do the entry, I put the partial SL. Will cut the trade. Like in this case, probably we will see that the candle when during the entry, this candle will probably look like this bearish candle. I should have cut when this candle, how to say, pull back above its previous open over here when it's already make a break below this candle. Okay, so I lose 94 there. And the next trade is the GBP JPY sell. When sorry, JBP JPY buy. When this sell fail, I immediately um, look for long, because this is a continuation. So instead of looking at it as a reverse to go back to here, we follow this trend up, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So that's why I took this trade here at 725, which is here 725. Within this candle body, I took it when this how to say, this candle close above no, break above this previous bullish candle. So this trade, I took two position. I think I took two position. Yeah, I took two position to make up one lot, because this stop loss is about 10 pips. So as we discussed earlier, with 10 pips stop loss, we can take one lot trade, but I accidentally entered 0.5 here. So I enter a second position, and I close all the trade. I close partial the trade at 13 pips over here, and these two trade nets about $77. Okay, so this is the two trade. And on the 9th also, I take one more trade on gold, which is this gold trade. Sorry, this gold trade. This is the last trade on the 9th. Come on, gold trade on the 9th. Usually it will scroll automatically, but somehow it does not do that, so I have to scroll it. So one more trade on the gold on the 9th at 1756. Where is that trade entry? 1756. This trade, this is a trade I mean, 1756. 1730, 1745. So it's supposed to be here, but somehow the trade history does not appear on the MT4. So this is a pullback trade, as we can see here. Oh, sorry, it's here. Sorry, I was looking to the wrong date. This is the date. 9th. Yeah, this trade. Okay. As you can see here, price is making the rejection to the top, bearish and bearish. This kind of bearish body, bearish engulf, bearish pin bar, and it make a pullback. And when this candle break below this candle, I took a sell. As you can see here, this trade is profitable, but I took it with very small lot size, because I probably try to avoid a losing day. And then this has a I probably put the stop 20 pips around here and take the first TP here, and I think I close another smaller position over here. Okay, so that's the 9th of March. Moving on to the next day, 10th of March, I took the first trade at 13 hours. 13 hours is here. This trade was really small. This candle was small. And the price range is about 1334. So okay, this is the first trade. As you can see here, let me zoom. Okay, so price break the range over here and close above. However, you make a pullback inside. I still stick with the bearish, bullish bias. So I'm waiting for the pullback to entry, right? I probably missed this entry because it's a bit too early, and I back at home at this point of time. And this trades is no, I'm. It look like I'm taking this trade. What time frame is I enter this trade? Let me see again. On the 10/13/02, which is this one. Okay, 13/02, and I sell. Okay, I sell, expecting price to continue back in the range. I was probably hoping that it can pass through this week and continue to go down, but as you can see here, trading in the range often will cause the loss. And as you can see here, there's two closure here. I close partial here, and I close, this is a full stop because the stop is of course above the previous bearish candle, this bearish candle. So that's a losing trade. Net loss is $77, less than $100. Still a good loss in my book, but the entry was bad because I'm trading back into the range. Okay. On the same day, after taking the gold trade, I take the GJ trade at GJ 10 GJ on the 1315 up here. Okay, so this GJ 1315 is a sell trade, also end up in a loss. As we can see here, price making a big bearish engulfing candle here, and I took the sell as this candle break below here, or probably break the body here, and I put my stop at 10 pips. Again, I make a mistake here. I did not put the partial stop, so this trade took the full stop, as we can see here, that 11 pip, that as 11 pip stop loss that I put. So it will net loss of 54. The lot size, I did not. The good thing is I did not take it with full lot size because probably I forgot to change back to the one lot. And then since this loss, I'll flip my bias to continue to see this as a bullish continuation trade. And as we can see here, I took the trade when this candle closed and break the body of this candle. So this trade, I took TP1 and I probably close full position. No, I take TP1, I close a little bit more and let the break even run. But I also take it with 0.5 lot, and the profit for that is only $32. So this day on the 10 is definitely a net losing day. Minus 120 plus 30 is like minus $90 on the 10. Okay, moving on to on the 13th this week, the starting of this week on the 13th. The first trade I took is on gold. Let me see, gold at 13.13. Oops, sorry. Gold, this one. 13. 13. The price is around 1885. 1885. So gold went up really high this week. 13. The time is 13 hours. 13 hours probably 6:30. Yeah. 13 hours is 6:30. 13. Okay. So this is the trade. This one. This one. So I entered the trade. It's a sell trade. Somehow I think I wasn't confident in this trade and I just cut it. Probably I think because probably because I was trying to take the trade back in the range again, probably, or something else. I'm not. I can't remember the reason why I closed it, but um, this is good. I closed it with 0.05, basically at break even. I probably make a mistake. That's why I closed this trade, and then I decided to enter the trade again at 13.18, which is here. Oh, I know because I see this candle has no body. Okay, then I enter the sell trade again over here at 13.18, and this trade probably work as planned. As you can see here, there's a close partial and it take the break even. Okay, it's a sell trade because it already passed below this, right? Okay, and then on the next trade is again the reason why this profit is really small because I was taking it with a very small lot size, half of the risk, because I'm not sure that it's trade back in the range, so I reduced the risk. Okay, next trade I took with 0.5 lot. I tried to keep selling gold. Since this one closed below this week, right? I was anticipating that they're able to push all the way down here, which is about 32 pips away, taking only 10 pip out of 32 pips. Not supposed to be hard, I guess, but turn out it's not really the case. In this trade, for some reason, the price goes down. I think about if you see here, it's about 20 pip, but I did not manage to secure the trade. So I think I just closed all the position, afraid that it will pull back on me. So obviously there seems to be a lot of emotion on this day, the first day of the week. End up losing $8 on this trade, but I probably not focused enough. Should I have focused, I could have make a good profit on this trade because price did move down here up to 20 pips. Okay, so the next trade again is a sell on 13.45, which is this one. Okay, I entered the same trade idea. However, from entry perspective, this trade is not a very good trade entry because as you can see here, this candle already make a rejection and I enter here. This is probably the FOMO kicking in because I did not focus on this one, and really this can cause a loss that making me regret Okay, so the entry is around the entry is around 188330 here, and I managed to take TP1 TP1 around here, and this trade end up yield $59. And then for some reason, again, I really feel that the FOMO kicks in on this day. When the price turned bullish, I should have waited for it to clear this resistance zone, but instead I took it after this minor pullback. And as you can see here, even the entry itself is not a great entry, because if I want to go bullish, I should have took it here as price break this one, or I should have take it after the price actually cleared the previous bearish candle, which is this one. So I took it here. I already late by about 5 pips, and I took this trade, and I got punished by the market pretty nicely over here, as you can see here. I lost 81. I think the price just went straight to stop loss on this trade. There is no partial stop, and I think I did give the trade idea a second chance or something, and I took like $36 from this trade. Okay, so overall, hindsight, and also, to be honest, this is not a good trade execution. More like a FOMO and bad trade execution. Okay, so there will be day that this kind of thing happen. This is one of the reason that prevent us from being a very profitable trader. All right. Next trade I took, also as you can see here, I already took a lot of trade on the 13. The next trade I took is on GBP JPY. Again, is a losing trade. GBP JPY 1506 on the 13. 1506. 1506 is here, maybe. Yes, 1506 is all the way down here. Oh, sorry. So this is a 1506 GBP JPY. So this is a sell trade. Looking back at it, I am not very sure why I took this trade. Like I said, this on the 13, I probably have a lot of FOMOs going on. I was trying to sell the GBP JPY, and then I think I realized I make the mistake. Then I close it with small small loss of $13, and then I took it again at the same candle. I could have probably looked at how to say, M5 for this entry, and this trade I took it with 0.5, and probably make a pullback. I closed 50%, and then I took a final TP1 at $28. So really, the comment for 13 is the over trading day, FOMO, and all those shit thing that you know about trading is kicking in. Okay, next on the 14, I start with a smaller lot size, because yesterday was definitely a rough day. I probably lost quite a bit on the 13 itself. Okay, so on the 14, the first trade I took is at 1320. 1320 is here. 1320 price around 1904 all the way up. This one. So again, I think this is the range. This probably the range for the day. I might do something like this, and I see, hey, look, price is bouncing the range. Maybe it's gonna bounce and making double top and continue to go top. I couldn't be. Mean, as you can see, the trend is correct, but this is not a good trade execution because supposed to trade break and retest, right? There's no break here. This is just bound in the range. I took the trade as this candle, this M15 candle, break above this. How to say? Break above this previous bullish candle high. I did. I also think I did enter the trade late. Yeah, I did enter the trade late, which is here because I was waiting for it to clear this over here. But of course, there's a rejection here as well. So the trade went to like maybe like 4 or 5 pips profit, and then it pull back. I managed to close half fortunately, and I have a full stop here at 20 pips. So bad trade entry, but at least I hold my wits in trade management, which is cutting the loss small. Else I would have lost $100. Instead, I just lost $40. Okay. Next trade is on 14 of March 1327. 14 of March 1327. 1327. Okay, so yeah, I believe this is the trade. Candle close above the range. You make a pullback. Okay, and then this is, I think this is more to like a probability kind of trade. This one. Okay, so as you can see here, price make a good setup. The only comment I can say is I might have entered late, or entry should be in this candle to take it to here, but I entered on 13. This is too early, so I definitely missed this trade. So the only elements that comes here is I kind of FOMO the trade, but I think it's a good trade as well, since this already make a pullback and I took it on the break of the pullback over here, and keeping my stop below this candle on this trade. So as you can see, the time of the trade also is 1327, mean at the late, the almost at the end of this candle. So this trade is a trade that is classically correct, but the probability is not in our favor. And I also did manage to cut partial of the loss here when this candle retrace, when the price retrace below the previous candle body open, and full stop if of course below the previous candle. So although this is a losing trade, to me this is a pretty good trade, to be frank. Okay, and next trade is 1430. Wait a minute. 1438. GJ by 1438. Okay, oh yeah, 14 is here. Sorry, I was worried about that. Okay. Anyhow, okay, I think, yeah, one mistake here is the lot sizing. On this trade is the lot sizing. the stop loss is 20 pips, so I supposed to use zero point 0.5 lot, but I use 1 lot. So this is a 2% risk, but I managed to cut it into only like 1.25% risk. So overall, good trade entry, good setup, good trade execution, except my lot sizing was wrong. It's supposed to be 0 0.5. Okay, next trade I took is here. So I'm still with the bullish bias. I believe I missed this entry. I was Chris is a bit cautious about this one. I I say I missed this entry. That's that. And I was waiting for this candle to close bullish, and I took the trade here, and yep, I did cut the lot size because I think I was putting the stop down here at 20 pips. This trade, TP1, TP2, and that's it, winning trade. And I think I gave the idea again another. Actually no, I took this trade with two position. So one trade $48, another trade is $32. So net is $80 on this trade. Break even taken also, I think. And then I do not know why I actually sell the I do not know why I sell the oh sorry, this is the next day. Okay, so this trade is two position, TP1 close, and then this is the how to say, this is the break even. So that's it for the 14. The next day I trade again on the GBP JPY on the 15. So first trade is over here. As you can see here, GBP JPY 15, 1307, 1307. Yeah, this candle. Okay, this is a classic setup: break, retest, and take the trade as this candle goes down. Right, it's a very simple trade. I took it with 0 0.5 lot. Probably the stop is here. Yeah, stop is 20 pip. So taking 10 pip is of course $50. That's it. Now, nothing special about this trade, and unfortunately I got greedy. As you can see here, this is a bad entry. This candle has no low wick, and I entered the sell, and it took me with the full stop. I did not put my partial stop here again. So make $50, lost $80. You will net minus $30. Yeah, this is a bad trade management. Okay, and also bad entry because there's no bottom wick on this trade. There's no range to move further down. Okay, next trade is on gold. Gold at 1448 on the 15. 1448 on the 15. Okay, this gold trade is a buy. Okay, 1448. Where is 1448? Yeah, so I took a buy on the gold here. I'm not very sure why this trade is closed at 1448 and it's closed at 1502. Oh, probably price retrace really fast here and took end up with a break even trade. Two idea, the same outcome, break even, break even. So this could be that's weird because it did hit a TP. I'm not sure why I put it to this one. Maybe there's a trade management error here because it's TP here. So all these three position, these three trade TP here. Okay, and the last one did profit $34. I probably use dynamic entry and put this trade into three different position. So okay, this could be a dynamic entry or me trying to average down the trade, which is very bad actually. Okay, the next trade on the 15 is at 1504 go or GBP JPY sell. GJ is downtrend this week, so I took another sell at here 1504. This candle. This trade I wasn't so pleased about it because as you can see here, I kind of late into the entry. I would say there's definitely a FOMO element on this trade because looking back at it, the entry was pretty far from the wick of this candle. It's either we take here or we take right at the break of this one, like here. You know, like 1 pip is acceptable, but this is already like 7 pip. So although this is a winning trade, I definitely say this is a FOMO element here. And this trade straight went to TP because price is very volatile, give us $78. It's a lucky trade. Honestly, it's a lucky trade. Okay, so that's on the 15. Moving on to the 16 on gold, 16 on gold at 1432, 1925. So 16. Okay, 16. Okay, as you can see here, the range was drawn here. This is the range. Ignore this upper range because this is the latest one. Okay, so price close above the range here, make a pullback, and this is just a classic break and retest trade, nothing to scream about. At 1432, yes, correct. The only comment I said is this trade is a bit risky because I took it on the second minute of the break of this candle, but also it's a volume time, so it's more likely to work out. TP1 full close. Unfortunately, as I could have ride this trend very high, but even if I do that, I might get stopped out here again, or probably stop out here, which is the same thing. Okay. Overall, it's a good trade because it's outside the range. And then on the 16 at 1502, I take a GJ sell. Okay, 15. Sorry, are we talking about 16? Sorry, not 15, 16. So 16 here. Okay, so this is a risky trade again, unless I was looking at it on M30. Let me check M30. 16. Where was the trade? Okay. Yeah. Obviously, looking at it at hindsight, this is a lucky trade. Definitely a lucky trade. I took it with 0.5 lot, and as you can see here, because this is 25 pips, but this candle close without a wick, so this is a very dangerous trade. Okay, not a good trade, definitely not a recommended good trade. And then and that's it for the 16. Okay, moving forward to 17. 17, which is yesterday, I took the first trade at 1410. 1410 is here. Okay, this is alright. This is a very good one because the analysis is still there, and as you can see here, this is the range for yesterday. Price break below the range, make a pullback, and we just waiting for price to break below its previous low to continue to go bearish. And this is what this present to us yesterday. As we can see here, Took this trade with the stop above this candle, which is 20 pips. That's why the lot size is 0.5. And TP1, hold this runner all the way to here for like about 55 pips. Too bad it's a very small runner, probably like 0.05, I guess. Uh, uh, but overall, this is a very good trade execution. It's a classic setup, good trade execution, and again, GBP JPY present another opportunity for us to go short again. I took the sell as this wait, I think I took it on M15. Yeah, I took it on M15. So price make a pullback, bearish candle, wait for this candle to make a top wick. You break the low of this candle, stop loss is up here. I think I put the stop loss up here, sorry. Stop loss up here, 20 pips here, somewhere here. And I was putting partial SL as well yesterday. Took the TP1 when the candle reached here. Took TP2 here, but actually it goes all the way down here. So it's a good trade. This is a good trade. This is a good trade. I also took sorry. I also took buy on gold at 1457. Okay, this is the gold trade. This is oh my god. All right. Let me just give a perspective into this trade. This is the miracle of hindsight. Okay, so as you can see here, this is a very good setup. Price break above this range. My god, price break above this range. Close and make a pullback. We take this classic break and retest. Take the buy as the price break previous bearish candle high. Stop loss here, which is about 20 pips. Take the TP1 here and let the runner run. Move the stop loss to BE, let the runner run. But as you can see here, this one confused me. But I already marked this H4 level here, TP target. Okay, this line is the TP target, and I did not. I don't have enough confidence to hold it all the way up here. I think I did actually. Yeah, I did close this trade because you see it's not a TP or SL, so I close it when it pull back here. But as you can see here, even if I hold it into this one, that's like a 70 pips TP, and of course on hindsight, yesterday gold just make at least 500 pip move from my entry price all the way here. Yeah, so it is what it is. This is hindsight, but yeah, yesterday was rather good trading day for me because one thing I want to emphasize is I follow my trade plan, which is break of a range, retest, and enter. Also, every time I enter, the moment I have my entry, I will put my partial stop using the Q box here. I'll put my partial stop, and at the same time, I will immediately set my TP1 for the trade to take out the partial profit. So, thanks to Q box, it has been a very useful tool for me to execute my trade and avoid, not to say avoid, help me in monitor my trade, because unless we very closely monitor the chart, it's very hard to take profit at 10 pips or 12 pips and move the stop to break even, because this thing probably happen in split second when we just look at our phone or we went to the restroom. We will see a candle move like this and it leave us a wick. Okay, and let's say this is a we have a buy, and this one already moved like 10 pips, right? 10 pips is here, but when you come back to the chart, your entry was here and the price come back here. This is very frustrating. Okay, it will induce FOMO and all those things like that. But if you have a Q box, what it does is you will set your, it doesn't work because the market is closed. I cannot show the thing because the market is closed. So when you use TP1 on Qbox, you can put your TP1 here. Maybe you want this to be 10 pips, and then once that happen, you want to immediately move your stop to break even, or you want to move your stop to somewhere. It will do that automatically as this price move, right? Because price will move like this, it will just move, right? Okay. uh, I mean the candle will move at that time. Candle will move like this. Once it hit that, Qbox will immediately cut, maybe like 50%, 60%, or 80%, depend on your setting, the trade to secure your profit and remove your stop to wherever you want it to be it at break even, or be it at some profit level, or you just want to move it to a structure. So yeah, I definitely recommend the use of Qbox for trading, especially if you want to trade a lower time frame or scalping. Okay, so overall my MFF account now is in a slight positive. I'm nowhere near to the target profit of 8%, but at least as we can see here, I made enough. I made a profit of $176 minus 49 commission, which is quite expensive. Okay, and I net $126 after 2 weeks. This account, from the look at it, probably will not pass the challenge. It's already 1 week and a half. I supposed to make at least 2% to consistently hit the 8% target. But if you do not break the rules, the trading rules, and stay in the positive, at least you get a retest on your prop challenge. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. I will continue to share my journey for the week 3 and week 4 of this prop firm trading journey. Till we meet again next week, I wish you happy weekend and bye bye.